doubled down. Excessive borrowing at big banks helped deepen the last financial crisis. The Federal Reserve and office...
Excessive borrowing. Let's call it for what it is. You see, this is a nonsense. Excessive borrowing. Doesn't that sound like they're blaming the borrowers?
Yep.
Borrowing too much.
Excessive borrowing. You're borrowing too much. You know, come on, let's call it what it was. Credit default swaps. Oh, y'all, oh, how quickly we forgot. How quickly we forgot. No. No. Stop with it. You got these guys who are like taking a mortgage, which is guaranteed to make a payment.
Mm-hmm.
You're a low risk. You're going to carry it for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
But if I take everybody in the room's mortgage and bundle it,
Yay, package.
it calls a guy. I'm bundling this garbage, and I'm bundling these. That's all good. Now I tell you, full court, you can refinance.
Go ahead.
Knowing damn well you don't qualify for a refinance.
Yeah, you do. Don't listen to him.
Really.
Got you, bro.
Case in point, he's right. I know you can't, but you should.
Come on, man.
I get you to go ahead and you.
So don't nobody use Q words anyway.
No, but first of all, let me just back it up. I bundle all these mortgages, right? Just think of this right now. All of us, get all this, all of us in here, get all the mortgages, bundle it, then I put it out on the market.
Right.
This is a good risk, okay? Boom, it's a great risk. So now it's like people investing in it, and I'll keep bundling a whole bunch of these. Now all of a sudden I run out of bundles, so I come back to you, well, I go back full court. You need to refinance, get some more money out. Knowing damn well it ain't. But you know, you're beefing up there.
Squeeze that sponge.
You know what I'm saying? Squeeze the heck out of that sponge.
There's more water in there, I promise.
So now I tacked on a new 30. Ooh, wait a minute. Let me
Hold
get
on now.
everybody in here to
Hold on
tack
now.
on a new 30.
Come on, guys.
Okay?
Full
Boom.
course doing it.
You know, wait a minute. All of you don't qualify for a 30. Why don't I give you a 3-year with a nice qualification? So it's good for you, or 1 year, better yet.
Okay.
It's a 30-year mortgage, but a 1-year adjustable. So, you know, qualifying rate. Ooh, you got in, baby.
Oh, I like
Woo,
qualifying.
look at that.
Qualifying sounds like quality.
Boom. Next thing you turn around,
Right.
you qualify for it because I know you can't afford it, but I'm going to qualify you for it.
Got you, man.
Because I'm only doing it on a 1-year route. Just not knowing that in 12 months I got a call for you. I'm doing a 12-month call. Hello, give me the rest of my money.
Hey,
You got to pay me a bulk out or refinance.
bro, so go ahead and refinance.
That's a goal, you know. I'll get you to refinance. Don't worry about it.
worry about
I'll give you a 3-year and I'll have you refinance after 3 years. But all of a sudden,
Yeah.
now you can't afford this. So you default. Next man default. Next man default. Now all of a sudden that whole bundle has no value. The value on it is gone. But guess what?
What?
All those others that I had out there doing it, boom, put them back into the game. Get them to start. Refinance. Eventually it's going to fall out.
Look what you started.
Now
with,
that's
boy.
excessive loan based on the actual process of what I did.
Word, thank you
But
for
that's
that
not
down.
the banks taking responsibility of what they were pushing. When you just said excessive loan, that was a nice statement. You feel me?
Right.
That was a nice statement. Yeah, it was all excessive loans. Yeah, but who pushed them? The consumer? They act like the consumer showed up at the bank with a gun. You better give me a loan or something going down.
Come on. Not playing with you.
You know? Who was it that reported it as such? Money Magazine? Bums.
CNN money.
CNN Money.
Yes.
Bums. Excessive loans. How cute. No, we gotta stop this. We can't let these little words keep going by us. Otherwise, we're gonna end up writing the same nonsense. You in your house, your neighbors all getting loans and this and that. They come up, girl, I got me a loan from the bank and that's to go refinance. I got me a car too. You look her dead in the face and say, "Can you afford that?" Well, they told me so. Well, they told us the same back in the olds, the early olds.
Wow.
And guess what? A lot of people around here lost their damn property.
Well, we can't call them unrestrained loans. Excessive sounds prettier.
You ain't lying.
I could have called it an extravagant loan.
These damn nonsense that they did. It's credit default swap nonsense. I'm telling you,
Wow.
it was just guaranteed to mess up. It was just guaranteed to just belly up. And you got to understand, it didn't just start like in the O's.
No.
It didn't start in the 90s.
No.
This thing started like in the mid-80s. Reaganomics, baby.
Reaganomics.
Or as Bush Sr. called it, voodoo economics.
It's trickle down, George. Trickling. All trickle down.
You gotta watch that stream. We're tricking you.
You Bushes are so conniving. Lying.
He's like, voodoo economics is a thing. It's what Bush Sr. called it. Poppy Bush called it voodoo economics when he was running against Reagan. Reagan had to shut him up. Reagan's like, I want to make you vice president.
He's like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, let him trickle down then.
Well, I have changed my views on voodoo economics. It's now witchcraft money.
And Ronald Reagan was right behind him. That's my boy.
That's my boy.
Let's get to trickling.
Ron, you see a winner.
It's still people waiting for that first trickle right
Yeah,
now.
live.
It's coming.
People right now, like, where's my trickle?
Listen to the name, suckers.
He's got the name Trick in it.
It's a trick. It is what it is.
Trickle down economics. Ain't trickling, it's trickery. Trickery economics. I love it. Bush looked at that. Bush Senior took one look at that plan and said, "Oh God, you really don't know wealthy people. You have no idea." Well, fill me in, Georgie.
We don't spend.
Bush Senior knew the plan.
Of course.
Wealthy people don't spend money like that.
Buddy.
Are you crazy? You get wealthy people money, they start thinking, how do I reinvest? Just going out and spending. Or if you give them money, they're going to upgrade the plants and that. Yeah. At a discount. Upgrade the plant. Tyrone, Johnny, guess what I got you guys? What's that? 16 5-gallon bucket of paint. Paint this plant.
But there's
Hold
lead.
on. 16 ain't enough. You better water it. Put some water in it. They water down paint.
Don't worry, it's strong. It got lead in it. It's cold paint.
You'll be able to write a note with that letter.
That water ain't gonna do
pencil.
nothing to that paint. Don't worry.
I got it on the cheap. Just don't breathe when you spreading it. Oh, God. Can you imagine that? Lead paint, lead gas, all this stuff that was out here in the atmosphere. No wonder why my grandmama and granddad was so crazy. Are you kidding me?
Oh, for real. It's crazy.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
You sucking down lead and you trying to be normal minded? Are you trying to think normally? Are you crazy?
I might be.
You try to think rational. You're right.
Yeah, right.
You're done.
Try to be a rational thinker and you done sucked down all that lead. You know, I was watching one of those big fuel tankers fuel up a gas station recently.
Yeah.
And it's just as fascinating to me. I just had to stand it because I had my car being worked on. Well, not mine. Well, anyway, they were working on it at the garage. Anyway, so I'm standing out and I just had to go out there and just look at it. And my mind clicked back to the 70s when I, see because I used to build mini bikes too. Got to go to the gas station to get gas.
Yeah.
And, you're waiting for the guy back then you have to wait for the guy to finish pumping in all the stuff, or if he comes late in the day, or at least that was the garbage they were telling us. So anyway, back then, I clearly remember they'll pump the gas into the ground. But you used to see like this fumes just coming off of the escape hole. Because, it's got air down there, and that stuff is giving them vapors, So you could see the fumes. You just look back and you could see this fumes, because I remember they used to look colorful, just coming up off the ground on a hot day. It's just, you're just watching it. Remember that? And I was looking at that, and I was waiting for that to come out, because this was the first time I really paid attention to it since way back when I was a young kid in the 70s, 80s, 70s. And I was waiting for that fumes to come out, and then I realized these bastards got a return hose. Oh, it's a different capturing game now. It just used to go up in the atmosphere. And I started thinking there for a second, I used to suck that thing down all in my lungs. Just no wonder why I'm the way I am. Lead poison, I didn't even know.
No, unleaded.
Yeah. Oh no, it was lead gas back then.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah. So so then I went over to the guy, I'm like, is that a return hose? And then he explained to me, yeah. And it goes back into the truck. And then, after they dump out the truck, they have like about a gallon or so of fuel. That is fuel that used to go up in the air. I never knew this.
Cool, buddy.
So I'm like, wow. Imagine that, man. I'm like, wow. I'm like, dude, I used to suck down that lead. He's like, yeah, you better be glad you ain't got an eye on your forehead. I said, true. I'm like, yo, this is why I remember, it just makes me all, look, people, I pay attention to stuff that most people don't. The average person is not standing there wondering about, what's that stuff and what it did and what it, the average person don't care.
They don't.
But that's why you got me in the morning.
Yay.
I am here to fill you in.
Word.
That's why I don't need you to tell me why you're mad. I know why you're mad. You sucked on lead as a kid.
Beautiful colors.
Can you imagine before emission control, you driving behind some car that's blowing out that stuff out the exhaust?
Yeah. And them trucks back in the day.
Oh my God. You imagine you riding by a factory and they're just blowing this stuff out of the.
Yep.
I remember them days.
But why I want you to remember that is because that's what Scott Pruitt is trying to bring back.
What?
Wow.
He want back the good old days of no regulations.
Nah, buddy.
We got smog over the big cities.
You damn right. You better recognize Scott Pruitt just wanted that smog. He don't care. It's like, what? That's what you're about to catch playing wrong with him.
Wow.
Scott Pruitt, the head of the EPA, sued the EPA 14 times before he got there. I think he still had a lawsuit pending before he got in there. Okay?
Wow.
This guy's
Yeah,
next
lawsuit
level.
Central.
Yes, lawsuit central, exactly. How the hell do you let the fox guard the hen house? Are you kidding me? You want your kid? You want the rest of the world to be acting like me? Is that what you really want? Okay, good luck.
Oh, buddy.
I come in a little stop valve. What about those who don't have it? Behavioral problems, next level.
For real.
Are you kidding me? Oh, man. By the way, I got to let you guys know once again, Jeff Grant is going to be on Lovebabz this morning. Jeff Grant, he is a guy who is, Main Street, to penitentiary. Main Street to Wall Street to penitentiary, back to Main Street. And he's doing a good job of what he's doing down there with the family reentry program
Yes, he is.
Yes,
in
he is.
Bridgeport.
Yeah, dope.
He's doing a good job at it.
Lord.
Shout outs to Jeff. He's a good guest, wasn't he?
He was.
Yes, he
Yeah,
was.
he
He
is.
done
Great.
great.
I really like Jeff. I really do. Shout outs to him.
Like, you can tell he really means what he's saying.
He really, yeah.
Like he's speaking from his soul.
That's what you get. Either that or you're a hell of an actor. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm watching him.
Look, you heard his charges. Is all I'm saying.
Jeff, I'm telling you, you get in trouble again. Don't worry, man. I'm coming with your award.
Oscar.
Be like, what? Shoot. I don't know about the Oscar, but the Ugster.
This is Harry Droz, and you're listening to WNHHLP 103.5 FM, New Haven.
Oh my God. I'm dragging this morning. Dragging. You know why I'm dragging? Because I sit up there and drink all that wine at Amoy's last night with my squad. Oh. Oh my God. I'm too old to be 20. If you just tuned in, you're listening to Lovebabz on Lovetalk or Lovebabz Lovetalk. Babz Rawls-Ivy on 103.5 FM. WNHHLP. We are broadcasting live from downtown New Haven. We are streaming live on TuneIn Radio and NewHavenIndependent.org. We're also streaming live on Facebook. Just go to our Facebook page. What is it? New Haven Independent? Or just go to your own Facebook page and look for us.
Yeah, just go to your Facebook page, go to the search, and New Haven Independent.
Good morning, Harry.
Good morning, Babz.
Oh, my God, Harry.
What?
I drank a lot of wine last night.
Oh. Oh, what's different from yesterday?
I know. Harry's like, it's just that's a regular, ordinary day, isn't it? Oh.
And the window is open, Babz.
Oh, I'm hot. You know why? I got on all this gray and black. Yeah, we're matching today, Harry. I just put this on because I wasn't sure of the weather, even though they said it's going to rise.
Put this on. I tried to guess what you would be wearing, so I wore black.
Oh, we tag teaming.
You're right.
You know, a simple text in the morning would just be like,
I wear black every day.
what you wearing today, Harry? Black? All right, I'm gonna wear pink.
But I'm wearing shorts today.
I see you. Are you dragging spring? Are you dragging it in?
That's right. Well, today's gonna be in the 70, right?
No,
Around 70.
60. Harry, every
70
time.
inland is gonna be close to 70.
Harry,
around
New Haven
70.
is on the shore. You know
yeah,
that,
we're gonna
right?
be around 63, somewhere around there. But you know, New York, they said they might get into the 80s today.
Watch the news. People gonna kill people all day. 'Cause you know when hot weather comes,
I know how weather
people
comes.
all pissed off from the fall and the winter. Somebody gonna catch bad ones all day in New York. Okay.
That cabin fever.
Cabin fever. Get out. Just get out. Just go walk. Take a walk. Just get out there. You know what? Go sit in the park. Go sit in the
Just
park.
sit in the park.
Don't stress
Go
yourself.
feed the pigeons.
Go feed the pigeons. Go seriously, because you know you're gonna get in trouble, and cops are frustrated too.
Well, you see, it's already getting. It's around that time. You know, the weather
Yeah.
changes. The bears are out now.
Are they? Yes.
Yeah, bears are out,
Like,
and they've had a big breeding season. A lot of baby bears are out, so have fun with that.
Harry, I don't know what I would do if I walk out and saw
And
a
mama's
bear.
close.
Yes, if you see a baby bear, you better get your butt in your
That's
car
right.
and
Mama's
haul.
close.
Don't like, oh, look at that. White people, dear white people.
Yeah.
Or watch this. Damn white people. This is damn white people moment. When you see cubs, don't go feed it. Don't put it in your car. Don't do anything but pass it by.
Well, there was a report also of
Because you know white folks will feed
of
some animals.
zombie raccoons.
Oh, Lord.
Right, so they have, and it's not rabies, but raccoons are suddenly just acting weird and approaching people. Good luck with that. Don't feed your raccoon.
Don't do that either. You know, see, it's a
I
shame
was
you have
listening to
to.
this morning. It was like a zoo report. Be aware that coyotes are out there. I'm like, oh, and the zombie raccoons. Oh, and bears are walking out of the woods right now. I
I
was
was like, am I in New Haven or Alaska? Where am I?
and last week it was, watch out for the bobcats.
Yes.
It's like, oh my God,
I
what's
know.
going on
And all
here?
the hunters was like, let us take a crack at it. Like, no, you're not going to go kill animals. What's wrong with y'all? Just saying. I'm tired, Harry. I didn't get any breakfast this morning. I'm waiting for the Comey book, though.
You're waiting for the Comey
I'm
book.
going to get the Comey. I think I might check that out at the library.
Well, it comes out Tuesday.
Is it? I thought it was. Is
No,
it Tuesday?
they let out
A couple of excerpts.
couple of excerpts, which are interesting excerpts, right? He said he has bigger hands than Trump.
I don't think he said that.
Yeah, he did.
I think he said Trump's hands are small. That yes, they are small. He didn't say he had bigger hands.
What does he
But
say?
Comey-
he said he
Comey's
has
like 6'9".
smaller hands than he does. He said.
Comey is like 6'9".
Which
He gotta have big
if
hands.
you were following the election, it was Rubio and Trump, using
Hand
their
battles?
hands as a metaphor for their junk.
See, women don't do that. We don't say, "Look at my hands, how big my hands are in relationship to my vagina."
Oh, and
What? Somebody.
my mother's actually going into surgery
Right
today,
now?
but knee surgery. Actually, yeah, she should be going in now. So just
Oh, prayers. What's your
prayers
mother's
and
name?
good wishes. Loose.
Luce. prayers for Luce. All those that know the words of prayer, pray for Harry's mama, Luce, who's going to have knee surgery today. Good. Now tell people to keep us posted. How long is this? Did they say how long?
No, actually, she should be either in surgery or coming out of surgery.
Oh, okay.
She was at 5:30.
Who was with
Yeah.
her?
My sister,
Oh,
and
okay.
my niece.
All right. Okay. I just want to make sure. I was like, Harry, you could have taken the day off and went to New York. And it's going to be 80 degrees.
well, no. I moved my mother here like
Oh, she's here.
15 years ago, something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's good. And she didn't fight you? She didn't be like, I don't want to leave New York. This is my home. She did, didn't she?
Everybody did that. My sister came kicking and screaming too.
And now
they're
they
happy.
act like it was their idea all along when you're at Thanksgiving dinner. I'm so glad I made the decision, Harry, to come to Connecticut. And Harry's like, you people had to drag, kicking, and screaming to come here.
Yep.
That's all right. Good. Good.
My wife and I got both our mothers like 5 minutes away from us.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. That is a wonderful thing.
I just see my mother like once every month.
Yeah.
Because,
That's
I
what?
go home and I shut in. Or the locks, you hear. Then
Okay, Harry.
I have a I don't know how you call it, but a ram bar, right?
Yeah,
At
you
night
told
that
me
I put-
this. Harry, you don't
Then
live
you
in New
can't-
York anymore.
You can't come into my house. You can ram my house.
Harry, you don't
can't
live
come
in
in.
New York.
I know. My brother-in-law will come down and he's like, "You lock your doors?"
Like, why do you have that?
He's like, "I don't lock my doors in New York, and you still act like you live in the projects."
yeah,
I'm
that's.
like, well, it's
I'm with
never-
your brother.
It's not something that I could just let go. That's PTSD.
God.
That's some serious PTSD.
Oh my God, Harry, this is ridiculous. I'm serious. You're right though, but
It
that's
is.
real. We laugh about it, but that's real.
It is.
That is very, very real. I understand that because I got people in my family. Like my sister Lo, she sleeps ready to roll at any minute.
Yeah.
Because we grew
Me
up.
too.
We grew up in a very violent household.
Exactly.
So we had to be able to roll. So she's not me. I'm just whatever. But she sleeps to the ready.
Oh no, yeah. My wife and I both sleep at the ready. So,
That must make for a difficult rest.
I know.
We're not at war, Harry. Like the zombie apocalypse hasn't happened.
It can
the
happen
Russians-
any minute now.
The Russians have not inved.
A couple of years ago.
The Koreas have not invaded.
North Korea, Kim Jong-un looks like he wants to come over here.
Oh, I
so-
know he does. But I think he wants to come for the
No, that's what-
for the burgers.
That's what I was saying. I don't think this guy. He's too young. He's 30 years old. He's actually.
He's not trying to end the world. You know what he's trying to? He's trying to get on like the nighttime shows.
Exactly.
He's just trying to come hang out. Disney. I bet you if we invited him to come hang out at Disney, all this other kind of stuff, he'd come.
A free week pass to Disney.
A
That's
freely
it.
pass.
Peace.
Listen, I mean, if
Peace
we're
in the
if we're gonna entertain
Korean Peninsula.
dictators, I mean, if we're gonna praise and entertain dictators, take him to Disney.
Disney's a good spot.
Good spot. Good spot. And they got vegan food at Disney.
And just beware of the alligators. Actually, we could put them right on the edge of a pond, right?
Yeah. And just like, oops.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
Oh, you didn't know alligators just
Like,
walk
oh.
around here?
See, now the rest. People are listening to us. We're gonna go to jail.
I know. Russia's like, oh,
Yes.
Babz Rawls-Ivy.
Yes.
once.
Let's listen to on her conversations, and they'll be bored out of their minds. Be like, oh my God, this got to be the dullest woman on the planet.
They're like, oh, restaurant week. Let's get
Restaurant.
Babz. Let's get Babz in one of those restaurants.
Well, I'll tell you where I went yesterday after I come back. Guess what music I'm playing today, Harry? You can't even guess. I'm in this mood.
And just to my wife, I did remember my mother.
Ooh, I am in a disco mood. It's gonna be Bee Gees all day today. Bee Gees this morning. Joe was saying what? What was Joe saying?
Joe was announcing that Jeff Grant would be on Lovebabz today, and I'm like,
No, not today. Next week. Criminal Justice Insider next week.
right, criminal justice
With
Insight.
Scott Esdale, because they've got that they got the summit, the incarceration summit or reentry summit or something. So next week. So today I got the girlfriends on because their Kentucky Derby luncheon is coming up. So that's why I have the hat. If y'all saw Harry and my beautiful pink hat. That's not the hat I'm wearing for the Derby, but I have a collection of hats, which fits right in with crowns at Long Wharf right now. But Harry looks good in this pink hat. I don't know why the color is so nice on him. Bee Gees today. Do you know, Harry, the Bee Gees, they were formed in 1958, and it was Barry, Robin, Maurice, Gibb, and they were successful for the better part of 2 decades. They really came alive in the 1970s, with the mid to late 70s with the disco. So they were like on top of that. And they were good looking. I always thought they were good looking, especially Barry Gibb. I thought he was good. Now they didn't age well. I think they're all dead now, but I'm not sure. I think one is still remaining. But I am a Bee Gees fan because I like disco. I like a lot of disco. So I just felt like I want to just jam. And they're from they came from England, I believe. I believe they are from England. But anyway,
The Bee Gees?
Bee Gees.
Weren't they California?
No. They weren't American.
No?
They were European.
I didn't know that.
Like that kind of like borderline Blue-Eyed Soul. So.
Yeah, I mean, I guess my introduction to them was Saturday Night Fever.
Yeah, that's everybody's
Yeah,
introduction.
all the music that they did for that.
For Saturday Night Fever. That's how I know him too. And then that Barbara Streisand had a thing with Barry Gibb, and she cut some music with him for a minute, right? I want to play some of that too, maybe. So yeah. So the girlfriends are coming on in the next hour to talk about the Kentucky Derby. So yesterday, Harry, I had lunch with my girl Bobby Miller. We went to Cask Republic on Crown. It was yummy. They had a coconut curry soup, which was vegan.
That sounds good.
Harry,
Coconut curry soup.
it was so good and thick and yummy. The steak sandwich I didn't like too much. It was a Philly steak sandwich without the cheese. I really could have had something else. That wasn't all that exciting. But it was, I ate it. It was good. But I like going to Cass Republic, so, I sat there, drank a little wine, ate a little lunch with my girlfriend, Bobby Miller, and her birthday is May 3rd. My birthday is May 2nd. So I invited her to come hang out with me on my birthday.
May 2nd, May 3rd. I'm trying to think. I think my grandmother's birthday is May 2nd also.
I don't know. Is your grandmother alive?
Yeah.
Do you go see her?
Oh, she's in Florida.
I'm with you, Karen. He should have went to see his mama before surgery. That's all I'm going to say. I'm with you, Karen. Harry, you was dead ass wrong for that. Go see your mama.
I attempted to. Then there was no parking.
Oh, Michelle Turner said that Beatles are from Australia. Well, their parents are from
Bee Gees.
the Bee Gees are from Australia. Yes, they moved. Well, they are actually from Manchester, England, and they moved in 1955 to Redcliffe in Queensland, Australia. So they weren't Australian born. They just moved there because their parents moved there because they lived in Chorlton, Manchester, England until the late 1950s. And in 1955, they formed the Rattlesnakes, and the family then moved to Redcliffe in Queensland, Australia, and then to Crib Island. And after achieving their first chart success in Australia as the Bee Gees with Spicks and Specks, I don't know if you could get away with Spicks and Specks right now, Harry. I don't think you could use that term. I don't think they meant what we think it means. they returned to the UK in 1967, and then the rest we say is history. So I'm a big Bee Gees fan because I love Saturday Night Fever, the soundtrack. I just thought it was good. That's when white folks was dancing. That was the first and last time that white folks controlled the dance floor. One and only time. So there you have it. So today is my Bee Gees life.
When they discovered that a little hip movement, it was entertaining.
Well, Elvis tried to tell him, but you know. So now, white folks, that was the first and only time you owned the dance floor. Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Fever, sorry. Saturday Night Fever. I feel you because I love it too. When he's in that white suit and he's getting it on, I'm like, yes. Yes. First and last time. So here we go. I'm going to play a little more Bee Gees and I'll be back. Yes. Oh, we gonna get this disco work today, baby. We gonna get this disco work. Yes. Bee Gees. Yes, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, Harry. I'm feeling it. So, yeah, everybody's jamming. Everybody's got their disco moves going on. Put on your white suits and your black shirts, your high heels, your shimmy dresses, you know, your little Diane von Furstenberg rap dress. Who among us didn't own 2 or 3 of those? I can't put a rap dress on now. I look like a robe. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. So yeah, we hung out at the Moyes last night. You know, it's always good. We had planned to go see Jason Moran over at, speaking at Yale last night. He's going to play some music, do a little talk. You know, he did soundtrack for some of Ava DuVernay's films. He's a wonderful jazz musician in his own right, highly acclaimed. But we never left the restaurant because we got in there chatting and talking. And, you know, we just enjoy each other's company so much that we just hung out. And so we don't really need to go somewhere else. So we just sat there, ate, drank. That's what it was. So the jazz, but, you know, we're going to catch some jazz because the Yale undergrad jazz collective is kicking off today. But so I got to put it to the squad. I got Boney James tickets. I believe it's the Boney James night. So if people want to go to Boney James versus the collective, because we can catch the collective tomorrow, because they start, you know, tonight's the thing. I mean, but they've got more stuff going on tomorrow. 2 shows actually, the talk at 3 and concert at 8, and so we could go to Boney James because I got tickets for Boney James. And that's the way of the world. That's the way of the world. So I'm interested in this Comey book. I'm telling you, it's got my attention. And I'm glad he wrote it fast too. I appreciate that.
Well, like Fire and Fury is gonna be a bestseller.
People are gonna buy it.
Yeah, people are gonna buy it, and Trump's gonna help sell his book by tweeting. So
yeah. Are you saying there's some collusion there?
No, I'm saying Trump can't help himself.
He's already tweeted, Harry. Wait, Good Morning America. They had the White House correspondent on the front lawn of the White House or wherever she was standing, and she was like, "The tweet is coming in now." Oh my God, this is the craziest time. This is crazy era. We're gonna look back at this time, Harry, and be like, "What were we thinking about?" That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, all the news that's fit to print and all the news that I care to talk about. Oh, Harlem is having a derby party. Oh, look at that. Harlem's derby party is Saturday, May 5th, which is the Kentucky Derby anyway. But this is their 6th annual derby event. I love a good derby party. I'm telling you, I love a good derby, and I love when they're done well. That's all I'm saying. I like a good derby party. You know, it's such a bougie thing to do. I don't care. I don't care if people think it's bougie or whatever. They can't go, whatever. I don't care. I like a good derby party. I like some good Kentucky bourbon. Miss me with the mint juleps. I don't need that. Take me a nice straight rye or some bourbon or some whiskey. I'm good. And I'll put on a fancy hat and a fancy dress and hobnob. They're going to have cigars at the girlfriend's thing. I'm going. And I'm going to be their MC. So I'm happy. I'm going, Harry, because I love a good derby party. And I love when people dress up. And you listen, if you come to the derby party, brothers, put on a seersucker suit. You cannot roll up in your tweed and in your whatever, your worsted wool suits. You got to wear a seersucker. That's the whole thing. I hate when people show up to things and not appropriate. Like, put on a seersucker suit. That's what you got to wear.
You have to wear it.
Yeah, that's part of the Kentucky Derby tradition.
Yeah, the costume wear.
Yes.
Of the Kentucky Derby.
That's right.
And you want to live up to the feel and the look and everything.
That's right. Otherwise, it's not a Kentucky Derby party. It's something else. So wear seersucker. If I see any brothers who are not in seersucker seats, I'm going to look at them Bethune-ly. or Samuel Jackson MF-erly. That's what I'm talking about. So, all right. So let me play some more music. I'll be back on the other side. This is my other song, Michelle. Night Fever. Yes. Oh, yes. I'm telling you, this music is so good. Let me tell you what the events are coming up in New Haven today. Oh, happy birthday to my good friend Evie Rhodes, the author. Today's her birthday. Let's see. Defining Trauma and Resilience Conference at Antioch ends today at Antioch University. The Yale Conference for African Peace and Development is going on right now. Well, 12 o'clock. I think it started yesterday. It's going on today. So, and if you want to go check that out, check it out. The New Haven chapter of Connecticut Core, they're meeting tonight at 6 at the People's Center, New Haven People's Center. So if you want to get down with some racial justice stuff, they do all that work. In New York at Lincoln Center, outside India, Martha Redbone. Oh, man, I wish I could go to that. I would love to see Martha Redbone, but I can't get to Lincoln Center tonight. The Nicholas Payton Trio is tonight at Sutler Recital Hall, part of the Jazz Collective, undergrad Jazz Collective. And Africa Night Market at Yale tonight, which I didn't know. I didn't know about this, but it's going on tonight at 8 o'clock from 8 o'clock to 10. And And they asked the question, ever wonder what the deal was with Nigerian and Ghanaian jollof? So this must be a rice fight. They having a good old-fashioned African rice fight. All right. So if you want to drink some amarula or tuska, come to the African night market. And you know how much it costs to get in, Harry? I think it's like $5 or $7 or something. Some small $5. It's gonna be lit. So come. You gotta be 21 though. You can't get in there if you ain't 21. Don't try to get fake ID'd in there. I was thinking about. Listen. This might be something to check out. I might want to see that. You know, the rice fight. Nigerians and Ghanaians having a jollof fight. I want to see that. All the girlfriends have arrived. All right. Make yourselves at home, girlfriends. They've arrived. Oh, they might be giants at College Street Music Festival. College Street Music Hall tonight. I would really like to see them, Harry. I like their music. And I think Margot would want to see them too, but I can't go. And the Joseph Daly Rituals Ensemble at Firehouse 12. There is so much going on in this city tonight. You can't possibly get to everything. So you know what? Pick your poison and enjoy it. That's all I can say to you, because you're not going to make all this stuff. And God knows we will try. Harry, we will try. Can't do it, though. Can't do it. So let me run it down. So there's the Yale Conference for African Peace and Development. There's the Connecticut Core folks at the People's Center at 6 o'clock. There's Martha Redbone at the Lincoln Center in New York. The Nicholas Payton Trio, which is probably where I would put my money because it's free and they are terrific, at Sudler Recital Hall tonight at 8 o'clock. The African Night Market at Yale, another thing at 8 o'clock. There's enough going on. Take it all in. And they might be giants at College Street Music Hall. And then the Joseph Daly Ritual Ensemble at Firehouse 12. And Firehouse 12 is one of my favorite little venues, Harry. It's a sound studio where they let you sit in and watch them. It's a recording studio. So the acoustics in there are amazing, wonderful, rich. So that's the rundown for tonight. Pick your poison, people. Pick your poison and be happy. That's all I'm going to say. And go check stuff out. Just go check it out. I'm going to be somewhere in the streets tonight. I don't know where. I got to cut down on all this drinking. It's too much. Well, not really, but thought I'd say that for the sponsors. So let me play a little more music, and then and I'll be right back. I need something to drink, some water. I'm telling you, doesn't that make you want to do the hustle? It makes me want to do the hustle. I'm telling you, when I hear the Bee Gees, all I want to do is do the hustle. So listen, the girlfriends are here. They'll be up in about 15 minutes or so. I'm finish out this set, play some more Bee Gees music. I don't even know what I want to play now. I done played all the 3 songs that I wanted to hear. I don't know if I want to play. I'll figure it out. Right, Harry? Ooh, how deep is your love? Too much heaven, tragedy, staying alive. We played Staying Alive, didn't we? Yeah, we did that already. What else? You know, the Bee Gees got. Oh my God, we're having such a good time with the Bee Gees music. Listen, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Nights on Broadway. That's a good one. That's a really good one. So I'll get to that in a minute. I'll get to that. That'll be fun. That'll be good. Ooh. Oh, my sister's birthday is Monday. So we got to find Patti LaBelle music. Patti LaBelle's my sister's favorite artist. I don't think she tunes in as much as she used to tune in the beginning. But I'm gonna tell her. I was like, I'm gonna play Patti LaBelle music. And we're gonna go with that. See how she feels. Patti LaBelle. So my sister's birthday is Monday, and then a whole bunch of people I know whose birthdays are coming up. April season, Aries season. It's Aries season, and then my birthday is May 2nd, which I think I'm having a little get together over at Amoy's after the Kentucky Derby party, which, all the brown liquor I'm gonna drink at the Kentucky party. I might not want to party anymore. I might want to go somewhere and sit down after the luncheon. I'm like, I'm gonna treat the girlfriend's Kentucky Derby party like my party. Like, yes, I'm gonna do that. So I already talked about the one that's going on in Harlem, but I'm not going to Harlem. You know why? Because I'm gonna be here at the one that the girlfriends are throwing. And I'm telling you, I went to the girlfriend's Christmas party last year. It was the best Christmas party of the year. Because, I rank them. So they was the best Christmas party 2 years running. So I don't know. They're the ones to beat for the holiday parties. And then I started eliminating people's parties. Like, no, I'm not going to that party. I tell you what party I am going to. I'm not going to that party. I'm not going to that party. I'm not going to that party. I'm going to this party. So now everybody's like, how do we get to be your favorite party, Babz? I was like, y'all need to go talk to the girlfriends. They know how to throw a damn good party. I was like, you know what you do? You don't have a program. That's what you do. That's all I'm saying. Don't have a program and don't have 50 million people talking. Play some music, have some good food, and let people hang out. That's all I'm saying, Harry. That's all I'm saying.
See, but
no, you don't like that?
Well, the thing is that some people need to feel important.
Yeah, I know.
So
poor babies.
Poor baby.
I know.
So you got to put them on.
I know. You said you got to put them on, Harry.
Yeah. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul Beasy. Good morning. You got to put them on, Harry. See, this is why I don't go to the NAACP dinners anymore. I haven't been in 100 years. You know why? Because the last one is still going on. They don't know when there's no end. There's no end to it. And I can't. It's hard. Listen, I'm a supporter of the NAACP, card-carrying member, but I don't go to I don't care. And April Ryan almost got me going. She almost got me going. I was like, you know what? I could. But they won't do it right. We'll be in there till 2019. Like, no. And here's the thing. If I were the NAACP chair, and I was once upon a time, of the dinner, I would carve in time where people could socialize, because it's really what people want to do, because they haven't seen people. Do you know what I mean? Like, you haven't seen people, and so you want to see them and talk to them and catch up with people. And by the time you do all that, then they want to start these long, drawn program and awards, and oh my God.
Yeah. Actually, they should learn a lesson from what you're saying there, because you don't go there to hear all of that. You want to rub elbows.
Yes. A little bit.
You want to network.
Yes.
And everything. And
see people, say hi, catch up,
yeah,
and have one speaker who motivates everybody, and be done with it. not 50 million people leading up to the speaker.
And let me
Just-
thank, and let me
Yeah.
a shout out to
You get the
and-
community
and-
award for
yeah.
whatever. You get this. You no. Give do like the Grammys. Give it to them off point. Off the side. Mail it to them, whatever, and then let the keynote be the keynote. And that's a 2-hour program.
Yeah, just read off,
Just like like they do the jazz sections of the Grammys. They don't
Exactly,
perform.
Right.
You
Exactly.
never see them performing. They don't get their awards. So All right, let me play some music, and then I'll be back at 10 o'clock with the girlfriends. So I'm gonna play Nights on Broadway. This has been a BG's morning. Thank y'all for listening. Stay tuned, because you're listening to Lovebabz Lovetalk, and the talking part is next on WNHHLP 103.5 FM, broadcasting live from downtown New Haven. And we are streaming live on TuneIn Radio and NewHavenIndependent.org. We're also streaming live video on Facebook. So just go to facebook.com/New Haven Independent, or go to your own Facebook page and look us up. I'll be back with the girlfriends and my hat.